Okay, we'll be looking at indices. Indices. The singular is index. It is an exponent or power of a number raised to a power, expression of a power of a number. If I have 2 raised to power 4, 4 is said to be the index of 2. What it means is index expresses how many times a number occurs in any expression. This means that 2 occurred 4 times. 2 is the base of this expression, while 4 is the power. While 4 is the power. So this power is what we call the index. Expression of numbers raised to a power is what we do in indices. So if I have 2 raised to power 3, it means that these 2 occurred 3 times. Here, these 2 occurred 4 times. So it's a method of expressing a power of a number, or a method of erasing number to a power. So we're going to look at the law guiding indices, the laws of indices. Number 1 is multiplication law. Multiplication law. When we have for example, x raised to power y times x raised to power z. If you look at this, the power of this number is y. The power of this number is z. The base is the same. The number is the same, but the powers are different. So when it is multiplying, the same base of different power multiply itself, you add the powers since the base are the same. X, y plus z. That is the multiplication law. The next one is division law. When you have x raised to power y divided by x raised to power z, if the base is the same and is dividing, you subtract the powers. The denominator is subtracted from the numerator. That is x, take the base, y minus z. Correct. Is not equal to x raised to power y divided by x raised to power z is not equal to s, z minus y is wrong, because this is the same as x raised to power y over x raised to power z. X raised to power z is the denominator here. So in this case, it will be x, y minus z. So that is the division law. The next law is the power law. In power law, when we have two powers, the power multiply itself. For example, if I have x raised to power y raised to power or raised to power z, there are two powers here. Y is a power, z is a power. If you open the bracket, the power multiply itself. You're going to have s y times z, which is x raised to power yz. So if I have, for example, x raised to power 1 over 2, 1 over 3, all raised to power 2 is the same as x raised to power 2 over 3. So that is power law. Why is it 2 over 3? That is 1 over 3 times 2 over 1, which is x raised to power 2 times 1 is 2 over 3 times 1 is 3. So that is power law. Then the next one is product power law. Number 4, product power law. Product power law. This is number 4. In product power law, if you have x times y times z all raised to power m, this m is power of all the factors of the products of this number. That is, this m belongs to is m x raised to power m, y raised to power m, z raised to power m. So the power is shared to all the factors that make up the product of the number. The next one is zero index law. Any number raised to power 0 is equal to 0, is equal to 1. Any number raised to power 0, a number x raised to power 0 is equal to 1. That is the zero index law. Why is it so? For example, if I have 2 raised to power 3 divided by 2 raised to power 3. Here is division law, right? Because the base are the same, is it not? So I'm going to have 2 raised to power 3 minus 3, is it not? Which is 2 raised to power 1. 2 raised to power 0, sorry. Is it not? So in this case, is the same as or, and this 2 raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Zero index law. This is the same as 2 raised to power 3 divided by 2 raised to power 3, is it not? 2 raised to power 3 means 2 times 2 times 2, right? 2 into 3 places divided by 2 raised to power 3, that is 2 into 3 places, which is 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2 is 8 over 8, right? 8 divided by 8 is 1. So that is why any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So the next we look at, which is very important, is what we call the fractional index law. Fractional index law. Okay, let's look at negative index law first. Number 6, negative index law. This is when the power has a negative value. When the power is negative, when the index is negative, for example, if I have x raised to power minus y, the power has a negative value, the index has a negative value. What do we do here? To remove the negative, it becomes inverse 1 over the number. The number is x raised to power y. There will be no minus again. If I have 2 raised to power minus 1, it's simply as 1, this power is minus. The minus will go out, remaining 1. 2 raised to power 1 is still 2. Any number raised to power 1 is that number. If I have 3 raised to power minus 1, it means inverse 1 over 3 raised to power 1. If I have 3 raised to power minus 2, it means 1 over 3 raised to power 2 to remove the minus. Is that understood? Then the last law is a fractional index law. Fractional index law. Number 7, fractional index law. Fractional index law. Here, when the power is a fraction, what do we do? When the power is a fraction, example, x raised to power m over n. Here is the same as, in this fraction, here this one is the numerator, while the n is the denominator. So in solving this numerator becomes, the power, while the denominator becomes the root. For example, if I have 9 raised to power 1 over 2, 9 raised to power 1 over 2 is the same as 9 is the number, 2 becomes the root of this number. So root 2 means square root, right? So root 2 means square root of what? Of 9. What will be the power? The power is the numerator, which is 1. So, and square root of 9, anything raised to 1 is equal to that number. Square root of 9 is what? Square root of 9 is 3. I hope you know that. Which can simply be simplified as 9 raised to power 1 over 2 is the same as, what can raise 9 to power? 3 can raise 9 to power. 3 raised to power what? 2. That is 3 times 3. Times, what's another power there? 1 over 2. Power law says that power multiplies power, is it not? 2 times 1 over 2 is equal to 3 raised to power 2 over 2. This cancels, which is 3 raised to power 1, which is what? 3. So the answer is 3. You see why root 9 is 3. If I have 9 raised to power 1 over 3, or let's say I have 27 raised to power 1 over 3, this becomes square root of cube root, because 3 is the root, denominator is the root. So the root now is 3, and the root of 3 is called cube root of 27. What is the power? The numerator is the power, which is 1. So this is the same as cube root of 27. You can press in calculator cube root of 27 and see what it gives you. It's going to give you the same as 27 is 3 raised to power what? 3 raised to power 3. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 again is 27, times 1 over 3. Power multiplies power, this cancels, right? 3 raised to power 1 is 3. So cube root of 27 will give you 3. So if I have 27 raised to power 2 over 3, what is it going to be? It's going to be cube root, because 3 is the root, of 27 all raised to power what? all raised to power 2. Cube root of 27 you have known to be what? To be 3. Square of 2, is it not? Which is going to give you 9. So that is a fractional index law. Now let's start solving problems in indices.